Are you guys ready? A very good morning to each and every single one of you. This is the first of 4 great games coming up on Football Fans Live here today. I cannot wait. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be mental. Where are we starting off with? Well, we're starting off in Italy, and then we're going to be moving back to England before we spend the last 2 games in Italy. So it's all around the world today. Fantastic stuff. Cannot wait. It is Cagliari at home against Fiorentina. Fiorentina absolutely battered Genoa in the previous game, winning by 6-0. Let's hope that we get 6 goals here today. I don't care which way it goes, but that would be amazing. Just give me 6 goals. I'll take it. Bring it on, Benetton. Let's have it. So the teams are making their way out onto the pitch. We're getting ready for kickoff. The sun is shining in Italy. It looks absolutely blistering right now. Spending your winter in Italy, how good is that? There's the Cagliari coach there, Walter. He's got to get his team going. They've only got 16 points this season. They're down in 18th place in those relegation spots. They've won 3 this season, drawn 7, but lost 12, unfortunately. They lost to Roma in the last game by 1-0, so that wasn't bad. And next up, Cagliari will be away at Atalanta, who we covered last night against Lazio, which finished 0-0. Tad disappointing, but it was still good fun because there was loads of people inside the room. And straight away we have a shot. Oh my goodness me, and Fiorentina nearly scored in the first 10 seconds of the game. Oh my goodness. Yep, we are off and running, and Cagliari are on the back foot from the off. Not good for the home team. I'm looking at stadium now, and it looks pretty empty, unfortunately, because of the current situation. So what was I saying? Yeah, Cagliari are down in 18th place, so they are desperate for points. And next up, like I said, they will be away to Atalanta, who weren't that impressive yesterday, but neither were Lazio. Now, Cagliari have been around since 1920, and they are playing at the Unipol Domus, and it can hold around 16,500 fans, and I reckon there's only a few thousand fans inside that stadium today. It is empty. Bless them, which does make it so hard for the players. You know, there's no atmosphere, there's no energy, there's no electricity, because there's no fans in the stadium. It is an open top stadium. It looks very nice, but you know, there's no atmosphere there, and any bit of atmosphere that there is created by the few fans inside, then it all gets lost. It all goes up. It all get, you know, sound is like heat. It gets lost. It goes up. It rises. Fiorentina, on the other hand, well, they're having a pretty reasonable season so far. They're in the magnificent 7th position in the SerieA, and they are known as the Violets. They've got 11 wins under their belt this season, so not a bad season at all for the Violets. Only 2 draws, but they have lost 8, which leaves them on 35 points, both teams. And like I said, they had that fantastic win in their previous game, 6-0 against Genoa. Poor old Genoa. And I think Genoa drawed yesterday, so I think they've bounced back from that massive defeat. And strangely enough, Fiorentina will be at home against Lazio from last night, of course. Now, Fiorentina are around 6 years younger than Cagliari. They were founded in 1926. Cagliari, 1920, and they play at the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 Stadium, and that one's twice the size of this one because, well, almost 3 times the size. It can hold around 44,000 fans at full capacity. But of course, it's Cagliari that are the home team. Behind me, you can follow all the action on the board there. You can see it bouncing around. Follow the ball. It's all going on. And of course, I'll try and keep you up to date with whatever's happening. So, Fiorentina almost got an opener. They're attacking the goal to my right-hand side. So they're going from left to right in this first half. And they're all in white this afternoon. And as for Cagliari, well, they're attacking the goal to my left-hand side, and they're in like it's almost like a claret and blue kit, a little bit like Crystal Palace, who were covering at 2 o'clock today. Let's hope we can get an upset there against Liverpool. You never know, you never know. We always go for the underdogs, as you guys know. So come on, Crystal Palace. That one coming up at 2 p.m. after this one finishes. We'll have about an hour's break or something. No, we won't even get that, about half an hour's break, but we'll get it up. It's already scheduled. And guys, if you can, share it out on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Tell everybody about Football Fans Live. Really appreciate that. Oh my goodness me, and it was a break down the right hand side by Cagliari. Steps into the penalty area and from about 16 yards out smashes it right footed, and I thought it ended up in the back of the net. But luckily for Fiorentina, he hit it against the side net, and the goalkeeper diving down to his left-hand side and just watched the ball go wide of the bottom left-hand post. But that was so close for the home team, the underdogs, to take the lead. So, yeah, we're cheering for Cagliari today. I can't see them winning it, but you never know. You never know. Football brings up all sorts of things, doesn't it? And that's why we love the beautiful game as it is known. Now, Cagliari, I didn't say earlier, Cagliari are known as the Islanders. So we've got the Islanders against the Violets. Fiorentina have got several different names as well, but I think Violets is their most popular nickname. I find that a lot in Italian football, that a lot of them have, you know, 3 or 4, and the same with the Africans as well. We've got a fair few Eagles in the African Cup of Nations, and we've got a couple of Eagles coming up later on tonight as well. And we've got one in the room. Eagle, a very warm welcome to you. Emmanuel, a very warm welcome to our family here at Football Fans Live. Everybody is welcome. Nemo's in the room. Happy Sundays to everybody. Smiles all around. Here comes Fiorentina on the attack, goes down inside the penalty area, and the referee waves play on. He's asking for a penalty there. It was a break down the left hand side, sprinting into that penalty area. Let's have a look at that again. No, it wasn't. I think the referee's got that absolutely right. He was looking for it. FIFA's in the room. Mega love shout out to FIFA. 𝓲𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 is back. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. Hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend. And thank you for joining us on this Super Soccer Sunday. We had a Super Soccer Saturday yesterday. Super Soccer Sunday today. It's all super here on Football Fans Live. Great to see so many people. Granddad's in the room. Great to see you, Granddad. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to try. We've not got 2 games. We always try and cover 2 games at the same time. Here come Fiorentina on the attack. Goes down inside the penalty area, and this time the referee has given a penalty. It's a penalty to the away team. Oh my goodness me, it's not good news for the home team though. Cagliari conceding a penalty in only the 7th minute of the game. He's still down on the floor holding his ankle, his left ankle. He went racing down the right hand flank, sprinted into the penalty area. The ball was played through to him, and as he reached out to get it, he was taken from behind. Yeah, it's really difficult to call. He did catch him, so, you know, this is not good news. This is not good news. And I'll tell you what, in the African Cup of Nations, we have seen so many penalties missed. They're actually worse than England at penalties, honestly. And Walter, the Cagliari manager, screaming. He can't believe it. His team are so close to going 1-0 down after only 8 minutes on the clock. Not a great start by Cagliari, but they did have a chance up the field just moments ago. It's end-to-end stuff, which is a really good start to the game. Let's just hope they can keep that momentum going, both teams. Okay, we've got a penalty. He's ready to take it. Who's going to take it? Let's have a look. Camera's right in on him there. I can't see any number or any name. And there's the goalkeeper. He's pacing up and down. It's going to be the number 3, the captain, left-footed, and the goalkeeper saves it with his legs. It was smashed down the centre of the goal, and the goalkeeper dived to his right-hand side, and he just kept his legs hanging behind him, and it smashed against his legs. It is still 0-0. Just seen that penalty from a different angle, and it was a penalty, so the referee got it absolutely right. But the captain for Fiorentina could have put his side 1-0 up in only 8 minutes gone in the game, and he fails to do so. What a save by the goalkeeper. He gets a massive round of applause, and his players, his defenders jump all over him, congratulating him, and it is still 0-0. We've had a penalty missed already. I feel there are going to be plenty of goals in this game. Come on, here come Fiorentina down the left hand side with the captain, tries to get the 1-2, nice little back heel, and Cagliari clear it down the right hand flank. But what a start to this game, fantastic stuff. Geordie's in the room as well, great to see you, Geordie, thank you so much for being here. John Butt, I believe, was in the room earlier. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're all having a wonderful weekend. And what a great start to this game. Oh, my goodness. We had a penalty and it's been saved. And I was just saying how bad the Africans were at taking penalties and how good the goalkeeping's been, taking nothing away from it. But yeah, we've seen a lot missed in the African Cup of Nations. And later on tonight, it's the knockout stages. We've got a game at 4 o'clock and a game at 7 o'clock. So whoever wins in those two games tonight will be through to the quarter-finals. This is where the African Cup of Nations gets really, really exciting. And Cagliari play it all the way back to their hero of a goalkeeper. Send me a hero, says Cagliari, and they've got one in their goalkeeper there. Oh, and we've got to play it down. We've got a yellow card. I thought the ball hit him in the face. The referee's given a yellow card to Cagliari inside the centre circle. You can... We're not covering Arsenal, but it might be one of our secondary games. Just at... Yeah, we're covering the Crystal Palace against Liverpool at 2 o'clock. But I'll probably have the Arsenal game on as my secondary game. So we'll keep you up to date. I'll have it on the laptop next to me. So we'll keep you up to date on that one, my friend. And it's into the penalty area, and Cagliari clear it on the edge of that 6-yard box. It's out on the far right-hand side for a throw-in. Who wants Arsenal? Who's looking for Arsenal? Eagles looking for Arsenal. Yep. And what I'll do is I'll double check that I can cover that one. Let me have a quick look. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. It is sorry. I'm doing it now. Bum, ba, dum, ba, bum. Just pulling up my Sky Bitty Bob app, and I'll let you know whether we can cover that as a secondary game, either on BT or Sky TV. But the feature game at 2 o'clock will be the Crystal Palace at home against Liverpool, so I'm hoping for an upset. And then at 4 PM we'll be covering 2 games again. We've got the last 16, which is at 4 o'clock, Burkina Faso against Gabon in the African Cup of Nations, but we will actually cover a second game at that point as well. Fiorentina playing it down the right hand side. Let's see what we've got at 2 o'clock. Scooby-Doo. So yeah, that's the main one. Or can I get Arsenal on the second one? Do you know what? I can't. Let's have another look. Might not be able to get hold of that Arsenal one. It may, our secondary game may well be in Italy. Napoli up at the top there against yeah, I think it's going to have to be the Napoli one. But we'll keep you up to date with the scores. It's going to have to be the Napoli one because I can't find it on any of my channels. But we will definitely keep you up to date. Sarah will keep you up to date. She'll be keeping an eye on that Arsenal one for you, Eagle. Yeah, I'll probably go for the Napoli because they're right at the top of SerieA. And this one's whipped into the penalty area by Cagliari, and the goalkeeper goes up on the edge of his 6-yard box and collects the ball. Danger for Fiorentina once again. Cagliari look as if they could break the deadlock here. We did have that missed penalty, obviously, but it's whipped in left-footed. And the goalkeeper had to be aware. Callum, great to see you, my friend. Mega love shout-outs. Jordan's in the room as well. Get in there, Jordan. Hope you're all having a super Sunday and you've all had a wonderful weekend. How did your Saturday end up? Did you all have a good one? I battered me and Sarah. I think Sarah went to bed at about 10 and I was in bed by about 10:30. Neither of us actually ate anything because we were that tired after doing all 4 shows. We just went straight to bed. It was like, oh my goodness me. Jordan says, I haven't had breakfast. I had a coffee. I have 1 coffee a day. I never used to. I used to have 1 coffee on a Sunday. But the last couple of months I've been having 1 every morning, just 1 a day. So I've had my filter now, and I'm good to go. But no food. Again, it probably won't be till, well, we've got 4 games today. I think the last one will come down around 9 o'clock, so it kicks off at 7, providing there's no extra time and penalties in the African nations. So hopefully we'll get to eat about 9:30 tonight. Get some dinner, and then it'll probably be like beans and cheese on toast or something like that. But I hope everybody else has had their breakfast, because of course it's the main meal of the day, the most important meal of the day. I've just never been able to eat first thing in the morning, being honest with you. Oh, and it's whipped into the penalty area. Good attack by Fiorentina from the left-hand side, and it's headed, but it just goes over the crossbar. What a chance for the visitors to take the lead once again. They did miss that penalty. FIFA, you're right, my friend. We don't, unfortunately. Well, it depends how busy we are. If we've only got 1 or 2 games, then I try to eat twice a day. But some days, normally when, like today, weekends, we probably only eat once. Yeah, once on a Saturday and once on a Sunday. Depending on how tired we are at the end of the day. But and then I would say during the week, Monday to Friday, probably a couple of times a day. But I've still got lockdown belly though. But I have got a hernia, which I've got to get sorted out. So that's what makes me look a little bit pop as well. Ah, thank you, Eagle. Yeah, I enjoyed yesterday. It was a kicking day, and there were a few upsets, and Kidderminster Harriers won, so I was smiling. West Ham United lost, so that cheered me up a little bit, because obviously Kidderminster, West Ham in the FA Cup and all that type of thing. FIFA says, FIFA, you like your food? We both do like our food, but it's just on a Saturday and Sunday, it's just finding the time, because after this one finishes, we've only got half an hour until the next one, and then with the 2 and 4, we've only got 15 minutes, and then with the 4 and 7, we'll only have half an hour again, and then it's 4:30, we know it's 15:15. Take the studio down, sort it all out, get everything sorted, get it all cleared away, ready for tomorrow night. And yeah, it's going to be about 9:30, providing it doesn't go into extra time and penalties. I'm not sure with the African Cup of Nations in the knockout stages whether they have the extra time and then penalties, or like they've been doing in England, they're going to go straight to penalties. I don't know, but whatever happens in the African Cup of Nations later today, it will be decided. The games will be decided today, because obviously it's knockout stages, and then we've got the quarterfinals coming up towards the weekend. So it's all go, and it's all good, and it's all go for Cagliari down that right-hand side. Oh, and it goes out for a throw-in. Cagliari have a throw-in. The referee's having a few words with the Cagliari manager, Walter. Walter having a few words there with the referee. He doesn't look happy. He's shaking his head. He looks extremely frustrated, the Cagliari manager. Anyway, they've got a throw on the halfway line, just inside their own half. It's intercepted down this near right-hand side. So, FIFA, do you eat a fair bit then, my friend? Do you like your food? I'm a big fish fan. I love fish. I can live on fish. So Igor says his friend eats 6 times a day. Oh wow, oh bless him, bless him. I mean, that's the thing with doing this type of thing as well. We have to be careful what we eat, because we're sat down, Sarah's sat down on the computer typing to you guys, and I'm sat down, you know, so we spend a lot of time sat down, and then when we're editing with a travel channel, you know, I'm sat down for 5-6 hours editing at a time, sometimes up to 8 hours it takes me to edit a video for the travel channel, you know, so there's a lot of sitting down. It's not the most healthiest thing doing YouTube, is it? But yeah, depends how hard you want to, you know, grind, keep the grind going. Here come Cagliari again down the right hand side. The underdogs are looking very, very sharp in the opening 18 minutes, and they've just won a corner down that right hand side with 19 minutes on the clock. I want to see the underdogs do it today. Like I said, I don't think they will. And Fiorentina absolutely battered Genoa by 6-0 in the previous game, but it doesn't look like they're going to have it all their own way today here at the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, or Domus. I can't speak Latin, It's a corner kick out on the right hand side, left-footed, in it comes towards 6-yard box. No challenge on the goalkeeper, who was allowed to punch it away, but it's still on the edge of the area with Cagliari down this left hand side towards the corner flag, tries to get the cross in, takes a deflection, and then he wins a throw. So it's a throw in line with a 6-yard box to Cagliari. Come on, I am cheering for the underdogs. We all love an underdog, surely we do. That's why Crystal Palace are going to beat Liverpool later. Sorry, Liverpool fans. No, I can't see Crystal Palace doing that, but you never know, And the throw-in comes into the 6-yard box, but then it's cleared down this left-hand side. But it is going to be another throw-in to Cagliari, this time in line with the 18-yard box. It's Fiorentina on the back foot at the moment. Cagliari just got to be careful they don't get caught on the counter. Still out on this left-hand side, and now Fiorentina win a free kick deep inside their own half, out on this near right-hand side. The number 19 went to ground. It was a tackle from behind by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷, the criminal, in that challenge, giving away the free kick and giving the ball back to the visitors. Fiorentina still 0-0. 20 minutes in this game, coming up to the halfway mark in this first half. And no goals as of yet, but I'm sure we're going to get them. It can't be like last night, Lazio against Atalanta. I had a feeling after 5 minutes that was going to be a 0-0 draw. But, yeah. I don't think this one will be. I really don't. Give me 6 or 7 goals, I'll take it. So, guys, get your predictions in. I know some of you were predicting earlier today, as I was popping in, popping out, shaking it all about and doing the okie dokie. But yeah, stick those predictions on this game in the live chat. Sarah will let me know and she'll answer you. I want Sarah's prediction as well. And it's crossed from left to right over the top of the 6-yard box by Cagliari, and it goes all the way over onto the far side for a throw-in to the visitors, and a chance for them to clear the danger downfield, down that left-hand flank, up towards halfway line. Okie dokie. Sarah's just getting the next stream up there for you guys. I'm going to pop my glasses on. And FIFA says, we dropped 2 points yesterday, but the ref was Bobbins. Like it. I need Palace to beat Liverpool, says FIFA. Yeah, I would like them to as well, but I want them to rein Man City in as well, so I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Eagle says, the ref got paid yesterday by United. It was Rashford, wasn't it, in the 93rd minute? Do you know what? I didn't even watch match of the day, unfortunately, so I didn't get that one. So I haven't been able to, I can't comment on it because I didn't see it. But 16 people in the room, amazing, great to see you all. If it is your first time here, then a very warm welcome to Football Fans Live. We cover football from all over the world, from Premier League to Champions League to non-league football. We had Dagenham and Redbridge against Stockport County yesterday at 5 o'clock. Callum Coyle says, just root for a draw. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Eagle says it was offside, was it? Marcus Rashford was offside in that 1-goal win. Was there any injuries to West Ham United? Or any red? There wasn't any red cards, but was there any injuries or yellow cards to West Ham, Eagle? A Man City fan, I'm rooting Palace or a draw. Callum, yeah, a draw would be a good result actually, or a Palace win. I don't know. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because, like I said, I love the underdogs. Here come Cagliari on the attack. Fiorentina win it back, and then they fall over and give it back. Cagliari 3-on-2, plays it out onto the left-hand side. He gets taken down. Referee plays the advantage into the final third. And Fiorentina win it back inside that centre circle. Over the halfway line they go. He's racing forward. It's 3-on-2. He steps past the first defender on the edge of the penalty area. Unleashes a left-footed shot. Goes across the face of the goalkeeper and behind for a goal kick, unless the goalkeeper got a touch on that, but I don't think he did. But a good chance, and I said that, didn't I? They've got to be careful they don't get caught on the counter attack. Nah, it was on, to be honest, and I don't support them, says FIFA. No, everyone was thinking it's not going to be a goal, and confirmed it, says Eagle. Nemo says, nah, it wasn't offside. Thanks for clearing that one up, guys. Like I said, I can't comment because I haven't seen it. It wasn't offside. People need to learn that the camera's view isn't straight, and that there's something called perspectives, and big smiley faces all around. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. No, I haven't. Do you know what? I generally forgot that Match of the Day was on. We finished. I don't know what time it was. About 10, wasn't it? So I went straight to bed. And we got the studio down, and I forgot all about it. And I started to watch the new Boba Fett thing on Disney, and I watched it for about 20 minutes, and I was like, no, time for bed. Let's go. You know, so yeah, and we had to be up really early this morning, obviously, to get all 4 games, all the thumbnails, and get all 4 games all set, which Sarah's busy doing now as well, bless her. So that's why I'll keep an eye. If she doesn't type back to you, it's because she's busy. Here come Cagliari again, steps into the penalty area, gets a second chance to pull it back, and it's off the post. It's off the back post. Oh, how close to an opener on the left-hand side. He whips it in. First time, hits the defender, gets a second chance, takes it to the byline, whips it in again, and he hits the back post. I thought it went in off the post, and it bounced back out. And now Fiorentina on the attack, counter-attack, on the edge of the penalty area, left-footed shot straight into the goalkeeper's arms, and he dives down and saves it on his front post. Gonzalez there for Fiorentina, but what a chance for Cagliari, hitting the post. Oh man, I thought it was in. I thought the underdogs had taken the lead in the 27th minute. 26th minute. So close for the home team. Steps in, beautiful play. Defender did well, and then the second shot came in, hit the post, and there were 3 players around that goal line, went past the goalkeeper, and if only got his knee on it, or his shin, or anything, and it hit the post and bounced straight back out, and Cagliari could have taken the lead in the 26th minute, but they failed to do so. What a chance for the Islanders there. And then almost got cold at the back by Fiorentina. That was so close. And it's back with the Cagliari goalkeeper right now. Honey Pie's in the room. How are you doing, Honey Pie? Great to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Eagle says, I actually don't care whoever wins. But that was clearly offside. The hand was offside by like 2 millimeters, but you can't score or do anything with your hand, says Nemo. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's something they need to clear up, isn't it? Because sometimes the chest, well, the arm, yeah. So sometimes the arm or the elbow or the hand is offside by a foot or so, and they disallow the goal. Well, you wouldn't score with that anyway, and if you did, it wouldn't count. So it's something that FIFA and the FA need to look at. So it's a very good point, that, Nemo. And yeah. And Nemo says it's goal. Simple as. You know, or unless you're in the goal, yeah, it's the goalkeeper. But yeah, I mean, it's something that they really do need to look at. Here comes Fiorentina down the right-hand side this time. It's a really open game. I hope it isn't 0-0 because both teams have had a couple of good chances now. But it's been a good opening 28 minutes so far. There's only 17 minutes to go to half time. We're over the halfway mark in this first half, and it has been fairly open. Like yesterday, last night, the Lazio and the Atalanta game, you could see from the off it was very tight and very compact, and both teams weren't committing players forward and giving it all that, you know. So yeah, this one seems a lot more open. Both teams going for it. There's a lot of open play in the middle of the park. Plenty of space, plenty of time for them to move the ball around, pick their passes whenever possible. And it's turning out to be a really, really good game. And that's great. That's what we want. Start of the day, we want it to get off to an absolute stonker. I don't know what a stonker is, but we want it to get off to an absolute stonker. And here come Fiorentina down that left-hand side. I keep thinking Cagliari are in white, because I think we've covered them a few times this season already. And I've seen them in white, I'm sure I have. And I see the whites have the ball, and I think, it's Cagliari, it's not, it's Fiorentina. So yeah, Fiorentina attacking the goal to my right-hand side. Honey Pie, I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, sweetheart, and thank you for joining us on this Super Soccer Sunday. Inside the penalty area, Fiorentina piling on a bit of pressure now. Pick it up down the right-hand side, looking to whip it back into that penalty area. Once again, he plays from right to left. Good interception there. Takes it on the knee. Oh, that's a clear yellow card. It's a yellow card for Fiorentina midfielder there. And it's the captain that gets it. I tell you what, he got completely outpaced down that right-hand side by the Cagliari forward. And he was on the break, on the run, and he cut across him and took him clean out. And Baraghi, the number 3, the captain for Fiorentina, gets a yellow card, and rightly so. Yeah, he didn't even go for the ball. He made no attempt, taking 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰 out so clearly there. A blind man could have seen it. So, and we're back underway with Cagliari. Switch of play from right to left, out on the left-hand side. Squared across the 18-yard box. Oh, and danger, and they've given it away now inside their own half. Here come Fiorentina. It's 4-on-4. Edge of the area. Plays it into the penalty area. Does he lay it back? He does. It's picked up on the edge of the area. Square ball out onto the left-hand side. Taking it towards that left-hand flank. There's 5 white shirts on the edge of that penalty area waiting for the ball. The next stream is scheduled. That will be the Crystal Palace against Liverpool. Get over there, guys. Put your reminders on. Get ready to rock and roll at the Palace. And tell us what you think of the thumbnail, Sarah said. Tell us what you think of the Liverpool Crystal Palace thumbnail. Which one's that? I can't remember now. I sort of remember because I said about the Premier League thing being on it. So, yeah, Sarah makes all the thumbnails. She does all the hard work there. So let her know what you think of her thumbnails. She'd be, you know, more than grateful to hear your comments. Joe Awesome has gone live. Awesome, Joe Awesome. And Daddy Blunt is in the room. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. Daddy Blunt is in the room. Honey Pie has had a peaceful weekend. That's fantastic to hear. Good stuff, Honey Pie. Love it. Daddy Blunt, how is your weekend going, my friend? How are you on this Super Soccer Sunday here on Football Fans Live? Thank you for spending some of your precious time, and a huge thank you to everybody else for spending their precious time. And like I said, if you can, guys, tell as many people about it as possible. We'll get thumbnail again. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Because it's got the players on. I like thumbnails that have the players on. The 2 captains. So yeah, Sarah's just done the thumbnail, and we've got the 2 captains on the thumbnail, and it's whipped in from the far right hand side. Cagliari on the attack, and there's a bit of huff and puff in the middle of the pitch. Both players go down. Which way is the referee going to give it? He gives it to Fiorentina, so it's a free kick with 32 minutes on the clock. Fiorentina deep inside their own half, looking to play that ball up through the centre of the park. Daddy. Oh, you're back in the room. Sarah's back in the chat now. There we go. Sarah's back. She's done the deed with the Crystal Palace Liverpool game. So make sure you hit your notifications. And if you haven't voted yet, do tell us who you think is going to win this one and score predictions, because it is still 0-0, surprisingly. Here come Fiorentina on the attack down the right-hand side, onto the edge of the area. Plays it into the penalty area, and a good clearance. And it's going to be a corner kick to the visitors out on this near right-hand side with 33 minutes on the clock. Can we get an opener? Will the Violets put the ball in the back of the net, off the back of this corner. Let's have a look. The Islanders, managed by Walter. He's out on the sidelines again. And so is 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the Fiorentina manager. They take it short, laying it back 30 yards from goal, out onto this far right-hand side. Tries a long shot straight into the goalkeeper's arms. It was a left-footed shot by the Whites of Fiorentina, but it was an easy save for the goalkeeper, 3 yards out of his goal. Takes it straight into his chest. It was the number 11 that smashed it left-footed, but it was a textbook save, and Cagliari get it cleared downfield out on the far right-hand side. And here they come again on the break, 3-on-3, and now the defenders for Fiorentina getting back. Oh, the technical director's doing a fine job. Excellent, Daddy Blunt. Like it, like it, like it. Oh, yeah. It's great to see you, my friend. Excellent. Hot cup of chamomile. Get in there. Me and Sarah both had one coffee this morning. Did you have coffee? No, Sarah had a Yorkshire tea like Max. But yeah. Good. You can't beat a nice cup of chamomile tea. And it's a throwing out on the near right-hand side to the home team. Cagliari down up towards that corner flag, onto the edge of the area. Played back in towards the centre circle, picked up. And White Tiger Vlogs is in the house. Guys, if you like gaming, White Tiger Vlogs has got a gaming channel. It's really cool. So do get over there. Give him some love. Give him some support, because caring is sharing. So that's White Tiger Vlogs on YouTube. If you like playing your games, if you like hitting it up, then get over there and hit up White Tiger Vlogs. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a while. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And we've got a corner kick to Cagliari out on this near left-hand side, looking to convert this corner into an opener, right-footed. In it comes onto the front post. It's cleared by the defender, but it's still on the edge of the area. Headed back in to the 18-yard box. Played out onto the near left-hand side. Can he get another crossing? Cagliari, the home team, on the attack. Come on, the underdogs. Go for it, go for it. They have hit the post. Fiorentina missing a penalty in the opening minutes. It's headed back into the 18-yard box. Oh, and then the offside flag goes up, and it's going to be a free kick to the visitors inside their own 18-yard box. What a chance. I thought you already monetized White Tiger, Sarah said. I thought you were monetized ages ago. Ages and ages ago. Did YouTube take it down off then or something? What happened there? What happened there, brother? That's not good. That's not good. Because I remember you getting... I remember you had over 1,000, and that was about 3-4 months ago. What happened? Why did you get demonetized? Why? Why, bro? Do let us know. Let Sarah know in the live chat. So we've got a throw-in to Fiorentina out on the far right-hand side. Both me and Sarah, we've not got COVID, by the way, but we've both got a bit of a cold and a bit of a cough and sore throats, and she keeps coughing and deafening me, and likewise. And here comes Fiorentina down the right-hand side into the edge of the penalty area. Tries to take it to the byline, and he's overdone it, and it's going to be a goal kick. Good defending there by the back four of Cagliari. Fiorentina came racing down the right-hand side into the penalty area, and the two defenders just crushed him out, stopped him from getting that cross in, and it went out for a goal kick. So well defended there by the home team, and they are clear underdogs. They're 18th in the league, and they've only won 3 games this season. They've drawn 7 and lost 12. Cagliari, bless them, but they're doing extremely well here today. They almost opened the scoring. We've only got 8 minutes to go until half time. Yeah, we're both on. I'm on painkillers because I've had an infection in my hernia, which I'm going to have to phone the doctor up tomorrow, because he put me on antibiotics for 3-4 days and it hasn't worked. So, and they said if it doesn't work, then phone them back up and they'll get me in. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And yeah, we've both got stinking rotten colds. So Sarah's had it for about 3 or 4 days. My cold only sort of started to come up on Friday. Friday, so I'm okay. We just soldier on. Soldier on. Paracetamol, ibuprofen, and yeah, just keep going, keep going. Oh, I don't understand that, yeah. I don't think we did. ID? Not, don't understand that, bro. Oh, bless you, honey pie. Absolutely, of course we will. Of course we will, honey pie. No problem whatsoever. You know, and don't worry, don't panic. I know it's unnerving the first time ever, and, you know, I've flown quite a few times, and I still get now and again the odd jitter. So I completely understand that, but you'll be absolutely fine. God's got your back, you know. If we weren't meant to fly, then, I mean, people would say then if we were meant to fly, that God would have given us wings. But if we weren't meant to fly, he wouldn't have given us the knowledge and the intelligence to create planes in the first place. So do not fear. God's got your back, sweetheart, you know. And it's Fiorentina on the attack, but Honey Pie, of course, and everybody else, you know, pray for Honey Pie for, you know, a safe flight, a safe flight. Where are you flying to? What are you off doing? What are you off doing, Honey Pie? It's got out for a goal kick. We've only got 6 minutes until the end of the first half. I'm really surprised there hasn't been a goal yet. I don't think it's going to be a 0-0. I don't think it's going to be a 0-0. I really don't. I mean, it has been a good game where the Lazio and Atalanta, the 0-0 there, wasn't that great, was it, last night? But this one has been a really good first half. We've had a penalty miss. We've had the post that was hit, you know, and both teams are going for it. It's not like last night I felt that the two teams weren't trying, but these two teams are really, really trying to get the opener. And here come Cagliari down that right-hand side, and they've won another corner down this near left-hand side. Come on, Cagliari. Come on, the underdogs. We all love an underdog. Let's have it. Let's have it. Come on. 5 minutes to go. Can they break the deadlock? Well won by the number 12 down that left-hand side. It was well played. Right, this one is going to be an outswinger. Pereiro's going to take it, the number 20. All of them have been in swingers from the left-hand side. In it comes, edge of the 6-yard box, headed clear, picked up on the edge of the 18-yard box. He's got another chance out on the left. He plays it down towards the corner flag. Cagliari still on the attack. By the corner flag, can he get it across? He's won another corner. He's won another corner down on this near left. Go again, go again. And the Fiorentina defenders are arguing with the ref there. They don't think that that was a corner kick. Idaho, excellent. Who's from Idaho? No. We've got somebody from Idaho in the room. I don't know whether they're in the room with us now. Somebody's from Idaho. We talked about it yesterday. So. Right, corner kick. Corner kick. Is it? No, I don't think it's Jordan.
No,
who's from Idaho?
It's Idaho.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Cross comes in. Oh, and the keeper comes and gathers on the edge of a 6-yard box, but another good chance with 4 minutes to go. Less than 4 minutes to go of normal time in this first half. EA Sports, it's in the game. Yep, definitely lots of advertising by EA Sports in the Italian Serie A. We were listening at the beginning, and one of the commentators turned around and he went, SerieA. And I'm like, what? And he said it again, he was like, SerieA. We haven't called it A since we were about 6 years old at school. You know, but, you know, and it's like, and he went, SerieA. It's not, it's SerieA, you banana. How much is he being paid? That's what I want to know. Goodness me, goodness me. And he was English, you know, so it's not like, oh, well, that's how, you know, the foreign people say it, or the Italians say it, but he was like, SerieA, and he was one of the English commentators. It's like, get a grip, man, it's SerieA. Goodness me. You wouldn't go, oh, Group B or Group A or, you know, Group D in the World Cup or, you know, or whatever, would you? Seriously, Englishmen, SerieA, couldn't believe it. And these are professionals that are getting paid. Come on, give me the job. I'll take it. Sorry guys, sorry, I do apologise. Look, we've even got, just in case, because this morning's like, whoa. Okay, 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼 is back in the room. Welcome back, 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming back. It's still 0-0. We've had one missed penalty, and Cagliari have hit the bottom of the post. And it's whipped into the penalty area from the right-hand side. Cagliari desperate to get their noses in front at the end of this first half. 43 minutes on the clock. We shouldn't get any, if any, not even a minute, because I can't recall any proper interest in this first half. So it'll be interesting to see what the fourth official gives at the end of this half. So it's a throw-in down the left-hand side. Fiorentina stuck inside their own half. This last 10 minutes has been all Cagliari, the underdogs. Honestly, there is 11 places in SerieA in the league that separate these two teams. You know, Fiorentina are by far the favourites. You know, Cagliari lost their last game by 1-0. Fiorentina won their previous game 6-0. So they are expected to get a bucket load of goals here today. But they're not doing it. They're not doing it. And here they come over the halfway line. Inside that centre circle. 1 minute to go in this first half of normal time. Out on the left-hand side. Inside the penalty area. Cross comes over to the back post. And it's headed over from 4 yards out. And Cagliari escape. Goodness me. That so easily could have ended up in the back of the net. But he couldn't get his head over the ball. And it was climbing all the way, and it's gone harmlessly behind for a goal kick. He got in between the two defenders. It was a good chance. Cross from the edge of the left-hand side of the penalty area, and it was almost an opener, but he couldn't get his head over the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick. 30 seconds to go in this first half. Can't believe it's 0-0. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely nuts. Maybe we'll get some in the second half. I'm sure we will. Right-footed over the halfway line from the goalkeeper, trying to play it down this right-hand flank. They've had a lot of joy down the right-hand flank, several corners now down this right-hand side, and they've just won a free kick with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 45 minutes. What is the fourth official going to give? It's going to be a free kick to Cagliari, and he holds up his board. I thought Sarah was going to, and he gives 1 minute. He gives 1 minute. Sarah said 2. I thought at most this will be the last kick of the game. This is in a really good position for the home team here. Can they get their noses in front with the last kick? It's a free kick, 23 yards from goal. It's going to be whipped in, left-footed. It goes into the penalty area, headed clear. Still on the edge of the area. Cagliari pick it up, and they've won a throw in line with a penalty spot. Out on this right-hand side, tries to get an overhead scissor kick in, and it goes all the way through. And the referee's given a free kick to Cagliari right on the edge. He said there was a push there. 1 more yard in, that would have been a penalty, guys, to Cagliari. But it's a free kick right on the edge. He tried an overhead scissor kick there. He completely ballsed it up, but went to ground. And the number 29 for Fiorentina has been punished. The referee saying it's a shove in the back, so it's a free kick on the edge of the penalty area, out on this near left-hand side, in line with the 6-yard box. Great chance. Okay, we've had 67 minutes, 47 minutes now. 47 minutes. Let's have an opener. Come on, Cagliari. Can they do it? There's 5, 6, 7 Cagliari players inside that penalty area waiting for that ball to come in. It's going to be whipped in, right-footed, 19 yards out. In it comes. Oh, and it was almost an own goal on the front post, and the referee blows its whistle. The half-time whistle goes. There we go. Is that it? Is that it? It is. The referee's having a word with a few of the Fiorentina players. They're not happy about that decision. Just let it go. let it go, let it go. Okay, guys, we're going to be back in 15 minutes from the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. That free kick took a defender's deflection and it hit the crossbar on the way through. So they've hit the woodwork twice in this first half now, Cagliari. So close to an opener. It's not to be. It's 0-0 at half-time. We'll see you all in 15 minutes. Go and grab yourself some refreshments. See you soon.
Three, two, one, you're in.
I'm back. Hello. And so are the teams. They're back out onto the pitch. Let's get ready for the second half. And we have had a substitution by the home team. They've changed one of the defenders. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 comes on. So, yeah, one substitution at half-time for the home team. And I was looking at half-time at all the chances they had. And they were so unlucky not to take the lead. We're just waiting for the second half to get underway. It looks as if Fiorentina are going to make a substitution as well. But we'll wait and see. Either that or because there's one of the players on the sidelines and he's just doing up his shoelace. He's got his fingers all bandaged up as well. I think you'd have thought somebody else would have. Oh, they have. And Fiorentina have made a substitution as well. So 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 comes on in place of Cagliari. So both teams making one substitution at half-time. So we're just waiting for this number 14 for Fiorentina to get his Jaxi back onto the pitch. And hopefully the second half will be underway. If you're just joining us, a very warm welcome to you. It is Cagliari against Fiorentina. And just a little bit of background on these two teams. Cagliari are in 18th position in the league. Cagliari are going to get us underway in the second half. In the second half, Cagliari are attacking the goal to my right-hand side. And they are in their claret and blue home kit today, obviously, because they're the home team. As for Fiorentina, they're attacking the goal to my left-hand side. And they are all in white this afternoon. And to be honest with you, like I was saying, that first half, I think the home team were very unlucky not to be 1 or 2-0 up. I know Fiorentina had that penalty, but chances in open play were more so on the side of the home team. Let's see what happens in this second half. Will it be the same story and can the deadlock be broken? So, yes, background. 3 wins for Cagliari in the SerieA this season. 7 draws and 12 defeats, unfortunately. Leaves them on 16 points. 17 if you count this point here today. And the table that you see at half-time and before the game is obviously taken from the start of the day in the morning. So if you're thinking, actually, because Fiorentina at the moment, with that 1 point, have leapfrogged Lazio up into 6th place. But we do it at the beginning of the day. That's why it's showing that they're down in 7th place. And as for Fiorentina, well, they've got 11 wins under their belt this season, 2 draws and only 8 defeats, leaves them on 35 points. And like I said, they are at the moment up into 6th place, should they get a point here today. But it's Cagliari that are on the attack, and they've won a corner down on that left-hand side. So can the home team take the lead here? They've had 5 corners. Fiorentina have only had 1 in that first half. And in it comes. And it's over the top of the goalkeeper, and it's in. It's in. The home team have taken the lead. You little beauties. The Islanders have done it. It was whipped in left-footed, and he rose above the defenders, headed it, and it looped over the top of the goalkeeper, going in at the far post. And the home fans have got something to cheer about. And finally, they get what they deserve, and you've got to be honest, haven't you? They have deserved it. They really have, and that's put a massive smile. As you can see, it's his 10th goal for Pedro, who hit the post early in that first half, and finally he opens his account for today. Did really well, and it was one of his own players that actually blocked his sight there. So he did extremely well to get up, and it just looped over the goalkeeper's head. The goalkeeper at the back post stretching at full stretch, and it's in the back of the net. Bingo, bango, back of the net. Get in, you dancer. Oh my goodness me. So Pedro gives the home team the lead. They lost their previous game to Roma by 1-0. Fiorentina won their previous game 6-0 against Genoa, but they are behind today, the visitors, and the deadlock's been broken. I'm really pleased by that. It's honestly, it is what they deserved. It is what they deserved, and hopefully Cagliari can build on this now. They've got Atalanta away from home coming up next. Fiorentina will be back at home against yesterday's team, Lazio, that we covered, and we covered, well, it was Lazio against Atalanta, wasn't it? But yeah, and the fans behind the goal are screaming and cheering. It is Party Sunday in Italy. Well done, Cagliari. I'm really, really happy about that. 1 goal to the good in the 47th minute of the game. There we are. Down below, guys, you can see all the team lineups, and up above me, somewhere up there, you can see our members. And membership starts at $1.99 per month. So yeah, and obviously you get your name up there for the whole, 600 games still this season, whatever. And it's going to be a goal kick to Cagliari. They get it down over the halfway line. They've just got to keep their cool now, keep their concentration, because obviously when you score a goal, the concentration goes, and that's normally when they concede, or any team concedes, normally straight after they've scored. But here they come on the attack again, on the edge of the area, tries to unleash a left-footed shot. The danger is still on for Fiorentina. He lays it back. Oh, and I think the offside flag went up. Oh, bugger, 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 bugger. And the chance has gone for Cagliari to almost double their lead. And I tell you what, Walter looks a little bit happier now, the Cagliari manager. He's out on the sidelines. He is screaming out. He's there, rah, giving it some oomph from Welly. But the offside flag went up, and a goal, free kick taken by the goalkeeper from right to left. Now here come Fiorentina, looking to get themselves back into this match really, really, really quickly. But let's just hope, well, I'm hoping anyway, that the home team can hold on and get all 3 points. They desperately need them. They've only won 3 this season. They've only got 16 points. This will give them 19 points and should bump them up the table a little bit further. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Still 40 minutes to go, so there's a long way to go for these two teams in this game here today at the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. If anybody can tell me what that is in Latin, then I'd really appreciate it, because I don't know anything about Latin. Let's have a look. Bit of chat going on in the room. Okay, let me have a double check. Who's saying what, when, who, and where? Backlong. A goal, a goal, a goal, a goal. White Tiger Vlogs, going to get things sorted for my stream later. Nice to see you guys. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much, White Tiger Vlogs. I don't know whether you're still there, but thank you so, so much. And if you like gaming, guys, get over there. Give White Tiger Vlogs some support, because he does a lot of gaming on his channel. That's what his channel's all about. Okay, so guys, if you have got a channel, tell us, and I'll be more than happy to, promote you and all the rest of it, and give you shout outs and encourage people to come over and give you some love. But back to the football. 52 minutes on the clock. What will Fiorentina be doing for the next 38 minutes? Well, they'll be trying to get their backsides back into gear. Whatever the Cagliari manager said to his team at half-time obviously worked. But here come Fiorentina down that right-hand side, and they've won a corner kick. It's a corner kick to Fiorentina down the far right-hand side. Can they get themselves back on level playing ground and convert this corner into a goal? It's the first one for Fiorentina in this second half. I think it's only their second corner of the game. So it's out on the far right hand side. It looks, he's got somebody there ready to take short. He's going to whip it in. It's an outswinger, right footed. Good clearance, picked up on the edge of the area. Left footed shot. Oh, it takes a deflection. And the goalkeeper for Cagliari gathers the ball on the edge of his 6-yard box. So it's nice and easy. Coming up after this one at 2 p.m. BSG GMT time, we've got Crystal Palace against Liverpool at Crystal Palace. So really looking forward to that one. Make sure you join us for that one, because that's going to be a stonker. Tracy, how you doing, sweetie pie? Great to see you. But great to see you. Say again. Yep. Big Al Rat Rod. Big Al Rat Rod. Let me get my glasses on and have a quick look. Dripless Deck, great to see you, Dripless Deck. A very warm welcome to our channel. Everybody is welcome here. I hope you're having a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and thank you for joining us on this Super Soccer Sunday. Dripless Deck, what a cool name that is. I like that indeed. Where in the world are you, Dripless Deck? Yeah, Big Al's Rat Rod. Guys, get over there, check it out. It's Tracy's husband. They're a beautiful, beautiful family with massive hearts. And get over there, check it out on YouTube. Big Al's Rat Rod. Cool, 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 cool. Hey, Trace, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you about Max's necklace. I know Sarah did, but I am so happy. I'm so pleased, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So give Max a massive, huge hug from me as well. Dripless Decks in the UK, excellent. So a fellow UKian, a fellow UKian. Maybe that's what we should call ourselves. Maybe that's what we're a fellow Brit. Absolutely, we're down on the south coast in Bournemouth, bonny Bournemouth, but it's very, very cloudy. Here come Fiorentina inside the penalty area. Danger for the home side here, and the cross comes in, takes a deflection. But I think the offside flag went up there. Fiorentina looking to get themselves back into this game. I see Dripless Deck wants Fiorentina to win. Well, I tell you what, Cagliari are 1 goal up, and they hit the post. Well, they hit the post once, and they hit the crossbar in the first half, Cagliari, and they did look the better of the two teams. But Fiorentina missed a penalty. It was well saved. The goalkeeper, with his trailing leg, saved a penalty against Fiorentina. So Fiorentina could have easily, you know, he should have buried it, but it was good goalkeeping by the Cagliari goalkeeper. But thank you so much for being here. It's always lovely to see new members of the family here on Football Fans Live family as well. Tracy, hey, no problem. Yeah, get over there. Yep, Big Al, love him. He's a top geezer, top bloke, top man, top chap, and all that as well. Down this left hand side, Fiorentina looking to get the equaliser here, but Cagliari and the referee's given a free kick to Cagliari out on this near right hand side, about 32 yards from goal. It's a good chance for them to whip it in. They decide to go backwards onto the halfway line. Now it's down this near right hand side, flicked on, nice little header there. Fiorentina really upping the pace, upping the tempo, and trying their best to push Cagliari back, but failing to do so at this moment in time. You can follow the heat-seeking ball behind me as well, guys, so you don't miss any of the action. Played down that far right-hand side. Fiorentina chasing it down, but the goalkeeper slides out onto his far left-hand side, corner of the penalty area, and takes the ball with ease, rolling out down his left-hand side. Picked up on the halfway line. Fiorentina on the back foot a little bit, it must be said, and I think they've just given away another free kick. They have on the halfway line, so it's going to be free kick to Cagliari. Dripless Deck, you would have to go to BT Sport. It's on BT Sport. They've got the copyrights, so you would have to, again, unless you're already hooked up with them, you would obviously like a monthly, I don't know how they do it, like a monthly subscription, a little bit like Sky TV, basically, a monthly subscription to the BT Sport channel. I think it's about £15, £14, same as Sky, about £14-15 a month, I do believe. And Fiorentina on the attack down this near left-hand side, looking for that equaliser, takes it to the corner flag, cross comes in, left-footed, but it's an easy headed clearance, but it's picked up by Fiorentina on the edge of the area, looking to play it in, still with Fiorentina, edge of the 18-yard box, turns, tries to release a right-footed shot, and it takes a deflection, and it's going to be another corner to Fiorentina out on the far right hand side. 58 minutes gone. Cagliari being pushed back deeper and deeper and deeper. They've got to calm it down a little bit if they can. Cagliari need to slow that ball down if they are to keep their noses in front. Right footed corner, in it comes. 6 yards out. Oh, he lays it back, edge of the area. Takes it down the left hand side. Fiorentina still on the attack. And another corner kick. Did he keep it in? Nope, it's going to be a throw-in, it looks like. Down by this near left-hand corner flag to Fiorentina. The visitors with a throw. You're more than welcome, 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. I like the name, 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓲𝓷, have you got a YouTube channel? Because that sounds like a YouTube channel, that, 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷, doesn't it? Oh, it's 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Okay, and the throw-in's been taken. Still with Fiorentina, down this left-hand side. Can't find a way through that back four of Cagliari, and they're being pushed all the way back towards the centre circle on the halfway line with Fiorentina. Awesome. Inside their own half with the back four, picked up by the centre back out on this near left hand side over the halfway line come Fiorentina, but then they have to go all the way back, picked up by the centre back up over the halfway line, trying to break through that midfield area, and they've won a free kick just inside the Cagliari half, just on this left hand side. Good chance for them to whip it onto the edge of the area, and the referee pulls out his yellow card. Who got that one for Cagliari? And I tell you, Walter on the sidelines there, he's going nuts at the ref. He cannot believe it. And it is the coach, it is Walter. It's Walter that picked up a yellow card for Cagliari. So the manager getting a yellow card. Wow. I saw the ref come over, but we couldn't see the player. That's why. Tracy says. Oh, I'll let you reply. Take care, darling. Thank you so much for being here, Tracy. And our prayers go out to you and the whole family. And I hope that flare dies down. Get some rest. Relax. After all, it is a day of rest. It is Sunday, isn't it? So have a good one. I mean, not for us, no. Sarah's huffing and puffing there. But yeah, it's not a day of rest for us, bless us. But it's all good fun. It's all good fun. Take care. Thank you so much for popping in, and give my love to the rest of the amazing, beautiful family down there in Plymouth on the south coast of England as well. Our fellow Southerners. Love it. Still Cagliari lead by that 1 goal in the 47th minute by Pedro. A looping header from the corner over the top, into the top left-hand corner, over the top of the goalkeeper's head. He was at full stretch. It wasn't his fault. It was just bad defending by the back four for Fiorentina. But here they come again, attacking down the left-hand side, up by the corner flag. But they're being pushed all the way back. Every Cagliari player is inside their own half, behind the ball, defending. It is a wall of claret and blue every time Fiorentina try to push forward, trying to get that equaliser, trying to get themselves back into this game. But there's only 29 minutes left, and now Cagliari win the ball back inside the centre circle, and they win a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Cagliari. The referees are not having any of it. It is a free kick, and it's a good chance for Cagliari to wallop that ball forward into the 18-yard box and possibly, just possibly, double their lead here at home at the Unipol Damos. Bum, 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 bum. Don't forget, guys, 2 o'clock, Crystal Palace against Liverpool. And then we have got, yes, the African Cup of Nations. The knockout stages have begun. Well, they will have begun at 4 o'clock this evening. And I tell you what, Cagliari are just going to try their best to hold on to that 1 goal lead, because they just had that free kick and they played it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who wallops it downfield out onto the left hand side with Cagliari inside their own half. They're going to go back to the goalkeeper again. They've got to be careful. There's still 28 minutes to go. You can't defend for 28 minutes, Cagliari. They should just carry on playing the way that they were, because they did really, really well in that first half. And I would say they dominated the first half. And here comes Cagliari inside the penalty area. Plays it across, face a goal. Oh, And then the defender clears it off the line. What a chance still with Cagliari. Oh my goodness, he took it down the left-hand side, cut the ball back, the goalkeeper came to him, it's shipped onto the back post, and the header goes wide. It so easily could have been number 2. Oh my goodness me, Cagliari broke down the left-hand side, took it to the byline, cut it back, edge of the 6-yard box. Great play there by the number 10. And what a chance for them to double their lead. I tell you what, if that had gone in. And then the defender clears it from about 2 yards out. It's picked up on the right-hand side. I'll tell you what, the Fiorentina players are having words with the ref. They're not happy about a decision that happened earlier up the field. The defender cleared it from 2 yards out, and then from the right-hand side, edge of the 6-yard box, it was chipped back across the face of goal. And then on the back post, the header just went wide. But what a chance for a second goal there. And I think it was Pedro again, was it? Yep, I think it was the number 10. Pedro again, almost doubling his goal tally and almost doubling the lead for the home team. Still, the players are surrounding the referee. They're not happy. And a red card. We've got a red card, and I think it's to one of the Fiorentina players. What was that for? I think it was all the gobbing off. It's a red card. And things just go from bad to worse for the visitors here today. Oh my life. I think it was all that. Who's that? Camry UD, defender Fiorentina. Yeah, he gets a yellow card. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Camry. A very warm welcome to our Football Fans Live family. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. And I hope you're having a Super Soccer Sunday. Everybody is welcome here. But Fiorentina are down to 10 men. And the referee still hasn't managed to sort it out. He's surrounded by both sets of players right now. And they're trying to appeal their socks off, the visitors here. The goalkeeper for Fiorentina's come out as well. He's having a word. The defender's gone off. He's just taken it and gone off. He's given it all that. Let's have a look at this again. Crossed in from the right hand side onto the back post. The header comes in. I think he's saying that he got, because his hand looks like it goes up, and I think he sent him off, but I don't think he got his hand to it. I would love to see it in slow motion. No, he had his palm open, but I want to see that in slow motion. I don't think the defender got his hand to it. He did put his hand up. It was really silly. He went like that with his hand, but I don't think he actually, and they're checking for a penalty now. We're going to get VAR. Maybe we'll see it from a different angle. The check's over. The check is over, and the referee hasn't made a decision because the Fiorentina players are still going bloody crazy at him. This is nuts, man. We're 66 minutes in, and it's absolute chaos. And it looks like we may have got a penalty. The defender's walking away. He's going around the back of the goal. He's making his way towards the tunnel. 66 minutes, and I think we've got a penalty. We have got a penalty, I'm sure we have. And Pedro's teeing it up. Yeah, we've got a penalty. Cagliari could be 2-0 up. They lost their previous game. Fiorentina battered Genoa by 6-0. You know, they were 6th in the table until at half-time. They've won 11 games this season. Cagliari have only won 3. But it looks like they're on for all 3 points here today at home. It's going to be Pedro with a penalty kick. We've already seen a penalty save today. But that was down the other end. It was down this end, but in the first half. Fiorentina had a penalty saved. Can Cagliari go one better and bury their penalty? Oh my goodness. Come on, he's going to take it. It's going to be a right-footed. We're just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. Hold on to your hats. 67 minutes. And the man, and one of the, I think it's the chairman, he's got his fingers crossed. He stood there and he's got his fingers crossed in the stands. Up he steps. Pace. And the goalkeeper saved it. The goalkeeper saved it. Oh my goodness me. The goalkeeper has saved it. It's still only 1-0. Oh my goodness me. And the manager, Walter, looks absolutely furious. He can't believe it. He's put his hand over his face. And then it's kicked out on this right hand side. And we're going to get a substitution here as well now. That's why the goalkeeper's just kicked it out. 2 penalties, 2 saves, 1 for either side. He did handball it. Yeah, the referee's got that absolutely right. I've just seen it from a different angle. That was a terrible penalty though. Right-footed, right at the goalkeeper, slightly to his left. Goalkeeper going down to his left, literally fell to the floor. That was a terrible, terrible penalty by Pedro. So Pedro could have had his second goal of the game and the second goal. He could have put this one beyond reasonable doubt, I reckon. But all the time, I know they're a man down, Fiorentina, but all the time it is only 1-0. It only takes one lucky deflection, doesn't it? Or another penalty, another dodgy decision. Who knows? But Fiorentina, although they're down to 10 men, are not out of this. If that penalty would have gone in, then it would have been pretty much an impossible task. Mission impossible for the Fiorentina team. But there's 11 places in the table that separate these two teams. Cagliari have only won 3 this season. Whipped into the penalty area from the right hand side, and it's gone behind for a goal kick, but it was a good header on that front post from the captain there. Looking to double the lead. They're not. This is going to... I tell you what, Fiorentina were getting on top of Cagliari until that sending off, until that penalty. They looked as if they were going to come back and win this game, Fiorentina. But now that Fiorentina are a man down, that'll give Cagliari that motivation to go forward and to score more. Because they were sat back defending, Cagliari, after, you know, in the second half. And I was like, they can't defend for 28 minutes. They really, really can't. And I did think Fiorentina were going to go forward. I mean, they still might do it, but now Cagliari have to make that extra man count. It's with Fiorentina out on the far right hand side into the final 30 yards from goal in the final third, looking to get the cross into the penalty area. Didn't see who the substitute was. 70 minutes on the clock, 20 minutes to go in this game. Left-footed shot comes in and it's saved on the front post. Wasn't that much power in it by Fiorentina, and a good save by the goalkeeper at his front post on the edge of his 6-yard box. What a crazy, crazy 5 minutes that was, 10 minutes that was. We've seen 2 penalties saved, and both of them have been pretty poor. Both taking nothing away from the goalkeepers, but both of the penalties have been pretty. Yeah, it was the captain. Yeah, Pedro took the penalty for Cagliari. And now Cagliari are going to make a double substitution. Cagliari, the home team, making a double substitution. But they're going to have to wait. They're going to have to wait until that ball goes out again. It's with Fiorentina down the left-hand side. Picked up down by the corner flag. On the edge of the area, the cross comes in, but it's too strong. Eludes everybody. It's out on the far right hand side, but they win a corner off of it. It takes a deflection. It's a corner kick to Fiorentina out on the far right. Taking it quickly, taking it short. Hang on, someone's kicking off again. They're trying to play on. The referee's not even looking at the game. He's on the edge of the area having a word with all the players, and something's kicked off again. The referee's pulling the number 3 back for Cagliari. He's having a word. The referee's got to be careful here because he's beginning to lose the game a little bit. Bonucci went on and Piatek came off for Fiorentina. So there we have it. And we are going to get that goal kick. Hang on. We got corner kick. It's out on the far right hand side. Sorry, that was my mistake. A corner kick, but we're waiting for that. That was crazy because the players are taking the corner kick, attacking the goal from the corner. The referee was like 30 yards away, having a word with 3 or 4 different players. That's just nuts. That was crazy. So it's a corner kick with 72 minutes on the clock to Fiorentina out on the far right hand side. It's going to be an outswinger. 5 white shirts in there for the visitors. It's wide onto the edge of the area, played out onto the right hand side. Will he get a second attempt to cross the ball? He does. It's cleared from the edge of the 6-yard box. Fiorentina on the attack again though. 10 men sometimes play better than 11, don't they? You guys know that. You know, we've seen it several times this season already where 10 men have actually come back and beaten 11, so they're never really out of it. And Fiorentina have just won a free kick down this left-hand side. It's taken quickly onto the halfway line with the visitors, with the boys in white. The Violets looking to get themselves back into this game. Crossed into the penalty area, and it's taken by the Cagliari goalkeeper on the edge of his 6-yard box. Nice and easy peasy with 73 minutes left on the clock. But it was a good cross from this near left-hand side, left-footed into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. I can't wait for the next Top Gun movie to come out. We've been waiting for years now, it feels like. Yeah, honestly, it really, really does. Maverick, isn't it? Top Gun 2. Maverick. Really waiting. Can't wait. And now we are going to get that double substitution. Off goes Grassi. And on comes 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. God dear, man. Some of these names get me every single time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so it's a throwing out on the far right-hand side to the visitors. Fiorentina, 74 minutes on the clock. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking in favour of the home team, who are 1 goal to the good and a man in front. So they've got the advantage. Now it's played down the right-hand side. Cagliari on the attack. Over the halfway line they go, running it towards the corner flag. Good interception though, but they've lost it. Fiorentina, and here come Cagliari on the attack down the right-hand side. Play back in field. They're just going to run the clock down wherever possible. He has got a player down this right-hand channel. Fiorentina win it back. And now it's 3-on-2. Here come Fiorentina. They've committed too many players forwards. Left-footed shot. And it's in. It's in the back of the net. The 10 men have done it. Oh my goodness me. They committed too many players forward, Cagliari. And I said it. I called it, didn't I? I said sometimes 10 men can be better than 11. It's his 3rd goal in SerieA. It's 𝓳𝓸 with the equaliser. 𝓳𝓸, the number 30, I think he is. 𝓳𝓸, and a yellow card. Who does that go to? Who does that go to? Hang on a minute. Let's not celebrate too soon, because this referee is all over the shop at the moment. We've got a yellow card. We've got a yellow card. The scoreboard is still saying, and it's the goal scorer, 𝓳𝓸, so it might not count. The goal scorer gets a yellow card. 75 minutes on the clock. Let's have a look at that again. What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that? He broke down the left-hand side over the halfway line, took it all the way, finished it, left-footed across the face of the goal. Goalkeeper dives to his left-hand side. What is the yellow card for? Unless it's just for the celebration. Unless it's just for the celebration. But the goal stands and we're back underway. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is nuts. We've had 2 penalties missed. We've had 10 men score against 11. We've had a player sent off. Come on, Cagliari. So we're back on a level playing ground. This will be the 8th draw of the season for Cagliari, and only the 3rd draw of the season for Fiorentina. And that will put Fiorentina back above Lazio. So they will climb from 7th back up to 6th place in the SerieA. This game has had absolutely everything. Let's hope the next game at 2 p.m, Crystal Palace against Liverpool, provides as much action as this one. 76 minutes on the clock, 14 minutes to go of normal time. I expect we're going to get a fair bit of injury time now though. And we don't need it, because we've got to get set up for the Crystal Palace Liverpool game at 2 o'clock. It's a free kick to Fiorentina inside that Cagliari half. They're going to push forward now, the 10 men. Can Cagliari? They just went to sleep. They didn't need to commit that many players forwards. And Fiorentina have got a throw-in out on this near left-hand side, in line with the penalty spot. On the attack again, the 10 men of Fiorentina, with 77 minutes on the clock. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Tense stuff. And the referee, I tell you what, he's earned his money today. He's having words with another Fiorentina player now. There's a lot of, there's a lot of squabbling going on between the ref and the Fiorentina players. He's got to be careful. 𝓳𝓸, the goal scorer, he's already on a yellow, and he's giving the ref all that. They don't want to go down to 9 men, because that would be suicidal. The job is difficult enough with 10 men. But Cagliari, they've absolutely thrown it away today. They've been on the cusp. They've had a penalty. They missed it. You know, they've been playing against 10 men now, and they've ballsed it up. Goodness me, no wonder they're 18th. And I wanted the underdogs to win. I am completely neutral, but I always try and go for the underdogs. It's another throw-in down the left-hand side to Fiorentina. Can the 10 men come behind and win and take all 3 points? That would be nuts. A throw-in down this left-hand side, up towards the corner flag. Headed clearance by 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the number 25 for Cagliari. Cagliari just knocking the ball forward at every opportunity, but they're not passing it to each other at all. They're not making that one-man advantage count. They really aren't. They've got to get to grips. And Walter is screaming at his squad. He's screaming at his players, the Cagliari manager. It's like, come on, sort it out, get a grip, pass the ball, get it forward, play it wide, hit the space. And his team are just throwing the 3 points away here today, because at the moment it looks like Fiorentina are the stronger side. It really does. The 10 men are. And we've got, no, referee says play on. Fiorentina on the back foot though. Here come Cagliari, takes it down towards the corner flag, tries to go around the defender, and they win a corner kick. They win a corner kick out on the right hand side. So a chance for Cagliari to get their noses back in front. The opening goal for Cagliari came from a corner, but it was out on the left hand side. This one's down on this near right hand side. Can they get the ball into the back of the net and get their noses back in front for the second time in this game? The Cagliari, the home fans are screaming, shouting, chanting, trying to get their team going. And it's whipped in right footed, good clearance on the edge of the area. And now Fiorentina on the attack. Oh, but they've been packed back, But what a game this has been, guys. Absolutely amazing. Guys, if you want to join in the live chat, it's still 1-1. Tell me in the live chat how you think this one is going to pan out. Both teams have missed a penalty. Fiorentina are down to 10 men, but then they got the equaliser. That is crazy. That is crazy. 10 men playing better than 11. So Cagliari, the home team, took an early lead, but they've been pegged back. It's 1-1 in the SerieA. 11 places separate these two teams. It would be the 7th draw of the season for Cagliari and only the 3rd draw of the season. But this 1 point for Fiorentina lifts them above Lazio, who we covered last night, who drew 0-0 with Atalanta. It's played over the top into the penalty area. Oh, and he could be in trouble here, the forward. He's just taken out the goalkeeper. And I think it's Pedro. Pedro picks up a yellow card, which means that Pedro will miss the next match against Atalanta. Next up for Cagliari, they will be away at Atalanta, but now they will be without their goal scorer here today, Pedro. That was really silly. The ball was played over the top, and Pedro went through. The goalkeeper got his hands on it, and Pedro tripped over the goalkeeper. There was no need. And now Cagliari, Gagliano comes on and 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes off. So 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰 is off. So another substitution for Cagliari with 9 minutes to go in this game. It will be 1 point each as it stands. Can one of these two teams steal all 3 points in the final 10 minutes? Oh, it's been a great game. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace against Liverpool at 2 o'clock. Bring it on. Let's have it. Back to Premier League, and then at 4 o'clock we've got the African Cup of Nations, and then at 7 o'clock we've got the African Cup of Nations. We're into our knockout phase of that tournament. This is where it gets really, really exciting. Come on. And we've got a Cagliari player down out on this near left hand side. They've won a free kick on the halfway line. It's a chance for them to whip that ball into the edge of the penalty area and create a goal scoring chance. Can Cagliari, the 11 men, they've got that man advantage. But here come Fiorentina. Oh, well tidied up at the back there by Cagliari. But I'll tell you what, Cagliari are just committing too many players forwards. And they've just given away a silly free kick in the final third. A good chance now for Fiorentina. Out on the far right hand side, about 32 yards from goal. Trying to get that cross in. Taken out from behind by the number 9. It's actually the number 8, sorry. And the number 5 for Fiorentina goes to ground heavily and wins the free kick. This is more danger for the home team. 7 minutes to go of normal time. We will get a fair bit of injury time at the end of this game, I would imagine. I reckon about, yep, Sarah's saying I reckon at least 6 minutes. So it's about 32 yards from goal. The referee's pulled it back a little bit, but a good chance for Fiorentina now. Out on the far right-hand side, we've got 4 white shirts on the edge of that penalty area. It's going to be whipped in, right-footed. 4 waiting. And he plays it backwards. He plays it short. What was the point of that? Now Fiorentina come down the left-hand side. Now it's crossed into the penalty area. Bouncing around inside that penalty area. Cagliari get it clear out on this left-hand side. Fiorentina intercept, but they have to go all the way back inside their own half, and he plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who's all in yellow this evening. Fiorentina inside their own half, out to the left back, knocks it forward over the halfway line, trying to play it over the top, and it's an easy clearance downfield, headed on by Cagliari. And now Cagliari come on the attack down the right hand side, inside that centre circle, walk back in field, now back out onto the right. They're not making this extra man count. It's 10 against 11, and the 10 players of Fiorentina are playing better than the 11 right now. Zappa giving away another foul for Cagliari, and away come Fiorentina, this time down the far right hand side on the attack, looking to get their noses in front for the first time in this game. The 10 men had to come from behind, and they have done so. Down this left hand side it goes, up towards the corner flag, and it's too strong. It's going to go behind for a goal kick to Cagliari. Oh my goodness me, what an end to this game. The first half was really good and entertaining, but the second half has been absolutely stonking. We are going to cover the Napoli game later on at 2 o'clock. That will be our secondary game. We always try and cover 2 games at the same time, so we'll have Napoli on the laptop, and our feature game will be Crystal Palace at home to Liverpool, and it's going to be a free kick to Cagliari out on the far left hand side. AC Milan against Juventus later tonight. That will probably be one of our secondary games on the laptop, so we'll keep you up to date. That's a massive clash. 2 big giants going head to head in the SerieA. AC Milan against Juventus. We'll be covering that one as well. Always try and get 2 games for the price of 1 here on Football Fans Live. It's a free kick to Cagliari. 5 Islander shirts out on the right hand side. In comes the cross from the left hand side on the edge of the area, still bouncing around, played out onto his right hand side. He's pulled down. He's got to give something there, the ref. Did he not see that? I saw that from here, and it's gone all behind for a goal kick. He was pulled clearly there, and Fiorentina could have been in major trouble once again. He grabs his shirt, pulls him down inside the penalty area, and Cagliari have been cheated out of a penalty, guys, in the 86th minute. Gonzalez pulled him down on the edge, if not inside that penalty area. They need to get VAR on that. Are they going to go to VAR? He's coming over, he's having a look at it. This, I'll tell you what, it's either a free kick or a penalty on the edge of the area, because Gonzalez pulled him down. No, he's not. He's coming over and he's giving a yellow card to somebody. What is this referee doing? The players need to appeal that, and a bottle's just been chucked at the ref onto the pitch as well. Oh my goodness me, it's all kicking off, and I think it's one of the Cagliari substitutes that's been booked. Crazy, crazy scenes. I thought he was going. This referee has lost the plot, because that was a clear penalty, and now he's gone over and he's booked. I think it was one of the substitutes, and it's a goal kick. The referee's having a really bad day here. He is shockingly shite. So goal kick to Fiorentina. They clear it right-footed downfield, picked up on the halfway line, and here come Cagliari down the far right-hand side on the attack. Loses out, cleared downfield. Cagliari, good interception. They steal the ball back, and they've got a throw out on the far left-hand side. This referee has been somewhat diabolical at times. Gianluca, the referee today. Yeah, Aureliano. He's having a terrible game anyway, the referee, especially this second half, because that was a clear penalty. I saw it from here, and I'm thousands of miles away. EA Sports, it's in the game. Another bit of advertising for the game's creators. But what a second half it's been. It's been a great game, don't get me wrong. It's been an absolutely stonking game. We've only got 2.5 minutes left of normal time. It's a throw-in to Fiorentina out on the far right-hand side, deep inside their own half. Downfield it goes, down the right-hand flank, and there's a push in the back. And the referee gives a free kick to Fiorentina on the halfway line, just inside their own half. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but I do feel we're going to get a lot of injury time. So coming up at 2 o'clock, we've got Napoli as our secondary game, and we've got Crystal Palace against Liverpool back into the Premiership. And this time the referee's given a free kick to Cagliari on the edge of their own penalty area, and the Fiorentina players are not happy about that referee decision also. And Cagliari, I feel they're just going to try and go for the draw here. Crazy, because they're playing against 10 men. They are playing against 10 men. Can we get a late winner for one of these two teams? That would be awesome. Played down the right hand side, infield, towards that centre circle. He's got a runner down the right hand flank. Played over the top, towards the corner flag it goes. And the referee's given a free kick. The linesman's given a free kick to Cagliari now. And another yellow card. This referee's handing them cards out left, right and centre. Fiorentina have to be careful because they're already down, and it's the number 14 Mella that gets a yellow card for Fiorentina in the 89th minute. We're fast approaching the final minute of normal time, and that was a yellow card actually. He came up high there across the face of the number 66. Oxlade-Chamberlain is back for Liverpool at 2 o'clock. He is playing, so it's a free kick to Cagliari. Into the final minute we go of normal time. 89 minutes on the clock. It's a free kick in line with the penalty area. Whipped in by the number 8, right-footed towards the back post. Good headed clearance, and it's going to go out for a throw-in to Cagliari out on the far right-hand side. Taken quickly, he goes backwards. Plenty of claret and blue shirts still inside that penalty area with Cagliari to the byline. Can he keep it in? He can't. It's gone behind for a goal kick to Fiorentina. I feel that this might be a draw. We're into the final 25 seconds of normal time. What will the fourth official give? I think he's going to give a long time. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Hit the thumbs up, share it out, tell as many people as you can about Football Fans Live. Hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you absolutely anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 90 minutes. The fourth official holds up his board and he gives 5 minutes of injury time at the end of this half. I thought it was going to be about 6. Sarah went for 8, but he's given 5 minutes, and we're going to see another substitution. Off comes the number 33 for Fiorentina. On comes number 55. So 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the goal scorer, comes off, and 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 comes on. So the goal scorer for Fiorentina has now left the building. Elvis has left the building. So we have got 4 minutes left of the added 5, and it's a free kick to Fiorentina out on this left hand side. Liverpool putting out a really strong side today, guys, against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are going to have to play really well at home in front of their home fans if they are to get anything out of it. Napoli also coming up at 2 o'clock as our secondary game. Cannot wait for that big battle. There's a lot of big battles tonight. AC Milan against Juventus as well, coming up later today here on Football Fans Live. And it's a free kick. It's whipped in left-footed into the danger zone. Good headed clearance. Still with Fiorentina out on the left-hand side. Takes it down with his hand. He took it down with his arm there, and he's lucky not to get a yellow card. The referee's kept his cards in his pocket. And Mala, he's just come on, or could have easily got a yellow card then. He tried to cheat it, took it down with his left arm to bring it into the penalty area, but he doesn't get a yellow card. So free kick, downfield, taken by the goalkeeper. Over the halfway line it goes. Fiorentina on the defence now, clearing it down this near left-hand side. And it's going to be a throw into the home team. They are only 3 minutes away, these two teams, from picking up a point each. And that will put Cagliari on 17 points for the season, and it will put Fiorentina on 36 points for the season. And a draw will be enough for now to take them above Lazio up into 6th place from 7th. So it's inside Fiorentina's half, and now they look to break down the near left. And the referee's blown his whistle again for another free kick to Fiorentina. We've had almost 3 of the added 5 at the end of this fantastic second half. It's been action-packed from them. Well, both halves have. This game's been action-packed from the first minute to the 93rd minute so far. Guys, the link for the next game is already set at 2 o'clock. Crystal Palace against Liverpool, and also we'll be covering that Napoli game, as I said. Goal kick, downfield. Goalkeeper takes the free kick into the penalty area, and then a good clearance, but a desperate clearance by the back 4 of Cagliari. Now down to the halfway line we go. Here come Cagliari on the right hand side, played across field. Goalkeeper comes out of his area, clears it right footed. Is it going to go out for a throw in? It does. It's a throw in with a minute and a half to go down this right hand side, 35 yards from goal. Can Cagliari get the winner right at the death? They take the throw in out on the right hand side, played down the right hand channel, takes a deflection, and the referee, what's he doing? I think the offside flag went up, and I get a feeling as we approach the final minute of the added 5 that this one is going to finish 1-1. It's a throw in Fiorentina deep inside their own half. Come on, ref. We're going to get another substitution. Just get on with the game. Into the final minute we go. Into the final minute. And now they've stopped the substitution. Come on, what's going on? This referee has been very, very shite in the second half. He had a good first half, but he's been all over the place. I think the players appealing on every decision has just rattled him. He's lost the plot, this ref. On the halfway line. Inside that centre circle. Good tackle there. Cagliari knock it down the left-hand side, but there's no one there for them. Final 30 seconds. Fiorentina play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Smashes it right-footed. And then I think we've got another offside. And Cagliari making another substitution. Off comes the number 3. On comes the number 23. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had the 95 minutes. We've had the added 5. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. It looks like both teams are going to share the spoils. The 10 men of Fiorentina coming from behind, doing exceptionally well. It's the last kick of the game, I fear. It's right-footed over the halfway line into the Cagliari half. Referee waiting for him to blow his whistle. Into the penalty area come Fiorentina. Still with Fiorentina inside that penalty area. We've had 95.5 minutes. Then Cagliari get the ball clear down the left-hand side. Come on, ref. 96 minutes and he blows his whistle. It's all over. Both of these teams have played exceptionally well this afternoon. What a fantastic game. Walter storms off down the tunnel. The Cagliari manager is not happy at all. He doesn't congratulate anybody. He doesn't congratulate the other manager. He doesn't congratulate his players. And he storms off. He is not happy. They should have had all 3 points here today against 10 men. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We're going to get ready for the Crystal Palace Liverpool game. You've been absolutely amazing. I really appreciate all your support. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been fantastic. See you at 2 o'clock.